Hey everybody, Arthur here with another unboxing video. Today we have Legend Series Marvel Captain Marvel Talos. This is from the Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure wave, and it is the Captain Marvel wave. We get Captain Marvel's logo on top. We get a weird artwork of Talos on the side, and same image on the other side. And then we get to see that same artwork right here. It's not bad. Then we get read up information here, so everybody feel free to read it if you'd like. Then we get everybody from the wave, and again, I'm going in sequential order just to build this weird guy. I think like all these figures are pretty solid. I'm worried about this Build-A-Figure, and we'll find out. So we got Talos out of the package, and he does come with a big old leg of the Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure. Let's get that out of the way, and we can look into the figure itself. The figure itself is actually not bad at all. So let me go ahead and get his arms positioned to his sides. And I was really skeptical when they first announced this guy because I thought it was going to look like Piccolo from the Dragon Ball movie. And honestly, he actually looks pretty good with the sculpted line work in the face, the ears. I mean, it has a lot of Skrull details. Just like it's basically like they took the Skrull character from the comics and made it into real life, which is what they did. So it looks pretty on point. Would have been cool if he came with alternate heads, so we could have got the different looks of the Skrulls, because in the film there was ones that some of them looked identical, and then there's some that sort of stood out. It was a little bit different, but I mean, it is a beautiful looking figure. All the paint details and spotting on top of the head, almost like it's hair. The spots are, but it looks really, really good. The purple and the green sculpted in, like crazy looking outfit, which one thing I don't like is it has this like weird gap going on right there. It's almost, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that part. But I mean, that's throughout, like the whole costume sort of chunky and weird. But it looks good. Weird purple put throughout. This gauntlet has a little bit of silver. Really long fingers. And this hand, unfortunately, I do have some, hit the camera there. Come on, focus. Do have some paint missing on his fingers, but whatever. Still not a bad figure. But the big thing is, besides having all this cool sculpted detail, I mean, how does he pose in this? Well, posing in this, he can, go like that. It's mainly all legs. Like there's no ab moving because of his jacket. Head can actually lean up like so, and he can look down quite a bit. Looks really good. Head can look left and right. It does get hindered a little bit by his collar there, but he can have a little bit of attitude going on too. These pieces are weird. You can see I got some gappage going on, and that's out of the package. And like, I don't think you want to use this part to like lift his arm. You sort of want to grab it right here, and then you can lift it up that far. And then it can go down that far. It's very tight in these shoulders. Then he does have that weird like bicep swivel, the weird gappage going on. Double jointed elbows. Then we get the wrist rotation and the wrist bend. Can only get his legs out this far due to his jacket. He can do a really nice kick forward. Double jointed knees. No calf or boot swivel. And then, these things just go like so. Pivot and bend in the ankle. So got all that. But let's get him out of the jacket and see what's underneath and see if we got some ab crunch and all that good stuff. Got the jacket off of him finally. It was a pain when it came to getting it over that ball joint for his head, but the jacket does unplug in 2 spots. And then you just slide it over the head part and then slide it off the arm. So with that out of the way, let's take a look. He does have ab crunch, but one thing when I took the jacket off, it drew my eyes and caught my attention and everything, was these holes in his shoulders, which there's no pegs in the jacket. And then as I was looking at it, I'm like, this is Loki's body. Those are those annoying holes where his shoulder pads would go in and they wouldn't stay in. So they actually used Loki's body for this. That's quite amusing. And I think his legs might be even Loki's, if I'm not mistaken. So having a Loki body, it doesn't look bad. Because when I was bending the articulation, I was like, this part right here was so familiar. I'm like, that's Loki. That's exactly what it is. Once I saw those, we get the Loki body. I think the arms are new for the way they look. And I wish they would have gave like double gloves. Like you have the one that's like missing a glove. Couldn't we just had the other one like that? It would have been cool. But his ab crunch works quite well and also looks ridiculous at the same time. We get this crazy bulge in the back, and then if you go forward, it's pretty much the same thing, but he gets crazy articulation going back. I'm sure you can cut the jacket up to where it would allow you to do his ab crunch and all that. Even has, looks like, yeah, waist swivel and everything. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I want to go into customizing and cutting up my figures and stuff like that to get them that extra articulation. I might do it for Ronin. I'm not too sure, because there was another YouTuber and collector that actually did that and showed step-by-step instructions how to do it, and it looks great. But this figure overall is not a disappointment. I love the tall lankiness of this figure. The head sculpt is definitely on point, and the use of color is great. Alternate heads would have been nice. Alternate hands would have been great. There's a lot that they could have packed with this figure. A gun or something, because they did have I do believe they had some sort of guns, if I'm not mistaken. They may not have been theirs, but, still, we could have got one of those. Or something. Or maybe like an alternate head with like half of his face turning to like a certain character or something like that. Yeah, I think they could have gave us more with this figure besides build a figure piece. But besides that, I think the figure is definitely great, and I could definitely see people wanting to army build this guy because they look like Skrulls. I don't care what anybody says, they look like Skrulls. And again, I didn't mind the movie. The movie was fine. I can actually list a bunch of other Marvel movies that were way worse. So don't be scared because everybody's saying it's garbage or this or that. Go check it out. There might be a couple cringy moments, but I mean, other than that, the movie was actually really good. And that sums up my unboxing and review of Talos from the Captain Marvel Kree Sentry Build-A-Figure Wave. If you guys like what you saw, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you like what I'm doing, if you like my videos, because I'm trying to pump out content as quickly as I can. And I want you guys to make sure you check out Toyco Toys and Collectibles. The new website's down below. Check it out. It's awesome. I did the logo design. My buddy Kevin did the artwork, the big splash page. It's a beautiful website. Check it out. Check out the prices and stuff. You get some really good deals, and the pre-orders on there are really reasonable as well. And then there's also the 2 Facebook groups. One's the community. Interact with your fellow collectors like myself, your fellow nerds. Ask questions, talk figures, trade figures. It's a good place to just interact with people with the like mind of collecting. Then you also will have the link underneath that, which is to the pre-order group, which allows you to get notifications letting you know when new stuff's coming out, getting an amazing price on it, and having you be in the know with collectibles all the time. And plus it gets delivered directly to your doorstep if you do pre-order and purchase something through Toyco, saving you gas, time, and the stress of trying to find the latest and greatest figure and those hype figures that are out there. So I want you guys to also, when you're hunting, I want you to have the best luck hunting, keep on collecting, and have a beautiful day.